Judy, last week, you and I finished this show with everyone around the world thinking that I had had a heart attack, that you would cause that. And honestly, there's only one thing I have to say to you about almost giving me a heart attack.
Yeah. Bitch, stop.
Welcome to a conversation with Judy and Ryan right here on YouTube at takeabreathpod. Also, check us out on Patreon at takeabreathpod, where for $5 a month you get to be part of the long ass ticker. You get your name up there. People will see it. People are like, oh my god, I know that guy, or maybe not because you use a fake name or whatever. Well, either way, money. Not really. If you could like, share, and subscribe, though, that actually does help us a lot. So we'd appreciate that.
Yes. Thumbs up.
You guys thought I died? I'm the cockroach of this show. Nuclear winter won't take me out.
Oh man, just that ending. I was like, wow.
You know what? You make a very good point.
Get in the comments.
So let's get in the comments, because last week, Judy, from Judy, the ending, question mark, crying emoji. If I was actually dead, I hope that that's not what you would put on YouTube, okay? I hope I get more than, what happened? Also, from my mom, you two are the best. In this insane world, having a show like yours that allows us to smile, laugh, and simply enjoy the content is a gift. And then a bunch of those party emojis. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. You know why I chose this comment, though? Because my mom, I love my mom. She's such a Taurus, though. Because when she is helpful to the fucking max, okay? So she doesn't just comment on one video. She comments multiple times on all the videos. And I appreciate that, right? But the reason I picked this specific comment is because, color me surprised, I didn't think she knew what content was.
Which did she post that like on a full episode, or was it like one of the shorts or clips?
Honestly, I didn't even look at that. I can't.
Oh, so it's okay.
Let me find out.
I was just curious.
Let's see. Oh, it was to the "your roommate doesn't want to pay the bill" clip.
Okay.
So, thanks, Mom. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Carol. Shout out to you always.
Yeah, of course. And then last but not least, Game Nerd Tay 1. Don't think they are overreacting, but the conversation should have been had before the bill came. A whole month went by, and you didn't want to check to see how the bill would be split? And that's fair. That's totally fair. But then underneath, Judy pops her head in again and says, yes, agree, Game Nerd. You know what, Judy? I don't need you trying to go and get all the people out against me, okay? I don't need you out here. Be like, I agree with you. You know what? You leave your opinions on Am I Overreacting on this show. You need to talk to Game Nerd Tay. You have a husband. You respect your husband.
I mean, I do. but I also respect people who agree with me also. So like, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh God. Okay, fair. Fair. Last week we unintentionally ended the show. Well, it was unintentional from my perspective. Judy was standing on business, so we unintentionally left you guys on a cliffhanger with a thread. So I'm not going to be one of those shows that makes you wait until the very end.
Or we forget all about it and just like not even talk about it.
I'm actually kind of thinking about it now.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
was like, oh.
By the way, Judy, real quick before we start, what was the timer on the show? How long was the show supposed to go for?
An hour and 5 minutes.
And how long did it go to?
An hour and 7 minutes. Which
and what did I say on the show? I said if this thing goes to an hour 7, there's gonna be hell to pay.
I feel like you did that on purpose with some kind of editing voodoo that you made it exactly what it was said.
How dare you? How dare you besmirch my credibility? Where's my crown? Hold on.
Oh no.
Yes, you have done this, Judy. If I could find it, where'd it go? Oh, you've done this. The king has returned. You've besmirched my credibility in front of all of my fandom. How do you plead?
The 5th. Bitch, stop.
No,
good.
I was very excited when it ended up being an hour and 7 minutes. I swear to God, if anything, I took stuff out. So because we had a whole bunch of stuff at the beginning and end that I trimmed out. So,
wow.
If y'all see the edits, let me know. Did I do some subliminally? Is that how you say
subliminally?
that?
Subliminally?
Subliminally. It's one of those words though that while you're saying it in real time.
Yeah, it's like I agree.
Oh
God. Oh man.
Okay,
That's
so
good. Okay.
Last week you had a thread and then you took it from all of us. So now please grace us with this thread.
I actually don't even think it was that great to like do that.
We've been teasing this for a week, Judy. You know what? You make me so angry when it comes to this kind of stuff. You edged us for a fucking week. We're over here gooning, just waiting to know. And then right before we're about to explode, what did you say? I mean, it's not even that good. Now I got blue balls for fun. Even if I like what you're going to say, I'm going to fucking hate it now.
All right. Well, anyways, let's continue on with this thread.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear it. I'm super excited.
No judgments, but curious.
Such a good title.
I know.
Dude.
Do y'all re-wear your pajamas to bed multiple nights in a row, or do you wear fresh pajamas nightly? Or maybe you don't wear any, to each their own.
I'm not gonna lie, I extra wish you hadn't said anything now because you're right. As like not as like a just in general topic, but especially like as a leading topic, this is fucking terrible. But
thank you.
How funny would it have been if we were just like, yeah, we've been teasing you all week, pajamas. All right. So the question is, how often do you change your pajamas throughout the week?
Yeah, if you do, or do you do it every night?
So, I'll be honest. Monday through Friday, I wear the exact same pair of pants, and then I usually switch up the shirt. But that's also I'm taking a shower at night. So that's why I feel, because I go to the gym or whatever, but that's why I feel okay wearing the same clothes, because I'm literally coming out of the shower, clean body, into the clothes. Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel gross to me. But if I was a solely morning showerer instead of a 2-time-a-day showerer, because I have OC fucking D, I would feel like it was gross if, like, at the end of the day you didn't change, or you just changed into the same clothes every day without, like, getting the dirt off your body.
No, I agree. It's the same principle, I guess. So I wear muumuus to sleep.
Judy, come.
And
Judy, we're supposed to be a cool show. We're supposed to be a fun show that the people want to listen to.
Listen. I know muumuus aren't.
Call it a nightgown. call it a poncho. Like, fuck, man.
First of all, we call it muumuus. And secondly, your great grandma was out here wearing muumuus and, like, busting out 10 kids, all right? Muumuus are hot.
Okay, first of all, you're right. My great grandma was out here wearing muumuus. I wasn't trying to do a fucking podcast with my great grandma, Judy. Okay?
Sorry.
Lock it in. You lock it in. Also, no, real quick. Second question.
Yes.
Who's we? You said we out here. Are you using yourself as the plural, or is there actual other people that are associated with the muumuus?
Actual people out there who do wear, I don't know if you know, there is a muumuu movement.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn it. This world really is turning to shit, okay? We have fucking dudes with porn stashes and mullets, and now the women are wearing fucking muumuus? This is not a world I want to live in, Judy. This is not one that I want to exist in.
Sorry, but to let you know, muumuus are a thing, and they are the best things to sleep in.
Why?
Because you're basically just naked underneath, but you're it's the whole thing, right? You're not wearing any underwear, you're not wearing a bra, like, but you're still covered. It's such a weird but very freeing, feeling.
But it's just a nightgown with sleeves. Like, why do we have to have the sleeves? Who wants to sleep with sleeves? Why is this? Please. Why are we sleeping with sleeves?
Mine don't have sleeves. They're just... I don't know what to tell you.
Are you sure you have a muumuu then? Because I feel like you might have a nightgown and you're just telling yourself so that you could be cool that it's a muumuu. Because I'm looking right now. Here, I'll show with the class.
Okay, thank you.
Look, okay?
Yeah.
Sleeves.
Like, not those long-ass sleeves, but yeah, they do have sleeves.
Girl, you just said the muumuus you have don't. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe you're not wearing
sorry.
a muumuu.
No, sorry. I thought you meant, like, long sleeves. I was like, they're not long sleeves, but they do have sleeves. It's like a shirt. Shirts have sleeves.
What the... So, okay, you know what?
Anyways.
No. I can't get upset. It's... Oh, this is so annoying that this is where I've come to on this topic. But I guess this is just the girly version of wearing your dude's shirt.
Essentially, yeah, because it's an oversized. It's basically an oversized shirt, yes, but longer.
And I think it's so hot when a girl wears one of your t-shirts. Like, it's this is not sexy though. This is not hot. Like, I feel like you're in your muumuu and you're just like eating a fucking bowl of popcorn, no butter, just no salt, just fucking dry popcorn, and you're watching Jeopardy. Like, these are the vibes that muumuus give me. Judy.
Bitch, stop.
Please.
Anyway, so I would wear my muumuu like a few days, and then then we'll
Keith,
switch it
take
up
this
to
girl
another
shopping.
one.
Take this girl to Victoria's Secret this weekend, my man. Okay, you take her to Victoria's Secret. You get her some good nightgowns. Look, I know that she's already doming you up like every night. Okay, we've
Good
established that on this
nightgowns.
show, but
Okay, but like nightgowns are so uncomfortable.
how are they uncomfortable?
I don't know. They're just not comfortable to me. My titties don't be fitting in these regular ass nightgowns. I don't know what to tell you, Ryan.
Well,
I can't be suffocating while I'm trying to sleep.
well, yeah, that's because you need fucking Yokozuna's shirt in the form of a fucking hula dress or whatever.
Anyways, so
Fine,
yes.
sorry.
It's
Yeah,
either
we were
that
talking about how
or
gross it is to wear the same pajamas every week, not how fucking gross muumuus are. God. You see? No, for real. You know, it's stuff like this. It's muumuus existing. This is why I could watch TikToks where the girl is like, I pay for everything. I take you out to dinner. Oh, what do you bring to this? And he's like, bitch, I'll cut you off from the dick. And she's like, I'm sorry, daddy. I'm sorry. This is why, okay? Y'all wanted your sexual freedom or whatever, and because of that, you lost the battle of the sexes, and now you're wearing fucking muumuus. Like it's the 1890s.
were you saying the 1980s?
No, I was gonna say the 1920s, but that didn't feel fucking old enough.
Anyways, I will be living my best life in my muumuus. So
All right, you know what?
yeah.
You know what? We're gonna warrior spirit through this, okay?
Yeah, you will move it on. Moving on.
And there is a documentary that I intend to watch because you have been telling me that if I don't watch it, I'm dumb, which I thought was kind of mean, but I mean, I get it. You gotta be honest with people.
I mean, I didn't say it like that, but like, okay.
We could agree that you're wrong. But it's the new Netflix documentary on. Oh, God damn it! I hate when I do that. The new Netflix documentary on Netflix. Come on, guys. The new Netflix documentary, Unknown Number: The High School Catfish.
Yes,
And
which the title, The High School Catfish, doesn't make sense. If I'm being honest with y'all, like there is no catfishing involved in that sense. Like, to me, catfishing is someone who you talk to, they pretend to be somebody, and then you find out that they're not. That's not how I feel like this documentary panned out, but I digress. Whatever. I don't make the big bucks to come up with titles on Netflix, okay?
Okay.
But the crazy thing about this is, so it's basically like a small town somewhere in the Midwest where this couple, like this, I think they're I think like 16 years old, right? Okay. I want to say they're like sophomores. And, the girl's boyfriend starts getting like messages from an unknown number, like threatening him, like, oh, your girlfriend's so ugly. Why are you with her? Blah, 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 right? And it goes on from not just the boyfriend, but also the girlfriend who's also getting all these texts of like, you should kill yourself. Like, you are so ugly. Your boyfriend doesn't even want to be with you. Blah, blah. It like goes on, right? To the point that I think in the documentary, there were a total of like 17,000 text messages were sent.
Damn!
Yes, in a 1.5 year time span. 17,000 text messages.
17,000, and that's like, let's say 500 days. Hold on.
Yes.
We gotta do
1 × 1 = 2.
Yes, let's do the math. Right.
We gotta do the math correctly. On that, okay, so Yo, why you gotta put me on blast? Okay, I'm practicing. Okay, so
Okay.
17,000, right?
Yes.
And we'll just use 500 as a number, right? Like that's
Yes,
fair.
cool.
Or should we
Yeah.
use like 550?
Do 500. Just
Okay.
round it out 500.
Oh, I see. I hate when we do math because then it's like, oh, that's more understandable. It's a lot, but that's only 34 text messages a day.
Okay, fine. It's still right, but
Right?
still, that's
It's a
34 text
lot.
messages.
It's 17,000 of anything, right? Is a lot. So, and plus like having to do that every single day. No, I'm just. But when you break it down, it's just like this is how the fucking media gets away with shit. Because like I could be like 17,000 people died in this one country, or you could just be like, I mean, it was only 34 a day, like.
Which is still a lot, but yeah, if you put it in that sense, right? Yeah. So 17,000 text messages sent throughout. They got first it started with the local PD, then their local sheriff department, then somehow the FBI gets the FBI gets involved in this. And the whole time we find out who the suspect is, and the suspect is in the actual documentary.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Shut up.
The whole time.
It was the dad.
I'm not going to tell you who it is.
Oh.
You're going to have to watch it. But that's the thing. Like, the whole freaking time, you're hearing who the suspect is giving their side of this story. And you're like, bro, what? No. But then you're like, okay. Then once you figure it out, you'll be like, yeah, okay.
I'm going to have to check this out. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that the suspect is there, it's still mind-boggling because they're just out free without any consequences to what they were saying. It's insane.
I know. Her mom should be ashamed.
All of them. Everyone should be ashamed.
The mom and the dad?
Brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles too, man.
What?
Insane.
I thought you said it was one person.
Well, you gotta watch it.
Damn.
Sorry.
Well, speaking of brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles, okay? I found this TikTok. Well, I guess it's a YouTube short. Whatever. I found this clip, right? And before we actually before we actually
play it,
I didn't want to do that. Play it. Yeah, sorry. I got distracted. Judy, can you read what it says for me?
Yes, it says
on the short.
Except I can't read the last part because the
That's
subscribe button is in the way. But anyways. Okay, it says, I am raising husbands. They will not make a woman wait 2 years without a ring. They will work and provide. They won't need your daughter's money. Their goal is to have a foundation laid. I teach them when your wife is pregnant. Wait, what? I teach them when your wife is pregnant, you are to make sure she has no worries, but to
take care of it. Essentially, keeping your healthy baby happy or something like that, right? Because of the subscribe button. But I did see it earlier.
Okay.
So before we break down what we just read, okay?
Yes.
I just wanna have you listen to the song that they're playing with this short, okay?
Okay.
Good at everything but head. I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't want your throat.
Hold on. Let me just one more time, just in case you missed it. Let me.
Good at everything but head. I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. Really.
I'm sorry. So that song has been like a TikTok theme in which it's basically you could use it in a million different ways, but it's a great it's been a way for like best friends to be like we're besties or something like that, right? Where it's like you'll see one and she's like, yeah, I'm the shit, and then they'll switch, and the other one will be like, yeah, I'm also the shit, right? I know, Judy. I know.
Okay.
You hate them. We all know.
Yes.
But yes, the rapper in that song is talking about getting domed up by his, I don't know, lady's best friend or whatever.
Oh,
and
is that
we're watching? Yes, and we're watching a TikTok about how this woman raises her children.
Her children, yes.
So, like, that to me, honestly, at first, that was enough to become a topic. Like, the fact that that's the song that she chose to do a TikTok with her kids, like, what would it be like if me and young Asher James did a TikTok and the background song, shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got.
Yeah. Call CPS on you real quick.
Hey, don't joke, okay? We don't look alike. We don't look alike, and ICE is out in these streets, okay? So don't joke.
Sorry. You're right. That hit close to home.
Ugh. All right, so honestly, that was enough for me. But then I read the actual text on the page.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I understand the message of this, and I do think it's a good message in which I'm raising my sons to deal with their responsibilities, to, to be a man and take care of a family. You know, you could start a family, you should be able to take care of one, right? I get that.
Mm-hmm.
The issue I have, though, is, I guess, technically the second sentence, but who knows, because, like, halfway through, she just abandoned all punctuation, where she says, they will not make a woman wait 2 years without a ring. Now, I'm not trying to sit out here and be like, nah, never put a ring on it. But 2 years to get engaged seems kind of fast to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I see where she's coming from, and I don't know if she just chose the number 2. Like, I mean, she could have said like 5 years.
I don't think so.
No,
I think
I
think that was a very specific. Like, she's at home giving these kids fucking pop quizzes, and like, you date a bitch for how long before you put a ring on it? 2 years. Like, she just pops out of the laundry hamper, just like, how long?
Maybe, honestly, if she did this whole TikTok, yeah, she probably does do that. But that's just, I mean, I wouldn't think it's too fast, but I don't know, maybe she's getting this from like a women's perspective, I guess, that no woman wants to be dating. I don't know.
See, well, here's my perspective on it, right? So, like, generally, when you're dating, you date for like 3 months, let's say. You become exclusive, and then you go for like let's say another 9 months of exclusivity. Now you've been together technically for a year. That's about the time that you're like, we should probably move in together, right? Maybe a little longer, maybe a little bit less, but I would say about a year is a natural timeline.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So then we're saying we're only living together for another year before we get engaged. Like, I could see how maybe, but it seems so fast. Guys, life is fleeting, okay? You got to enjoy it. You can't just jump into marriage.
Really can't. But I can't say from my personal view.
Okay, but here's the other thing, right? Like, because you dated a myriad of dudes before you met our great and powerful Keith.
True. Yes.
What if what if one of those guys had like proposed to you, like let's say 18 months in or something? Because remember, she also said, will not wait longer than 2 years, which means anything shorter than that's kind of on the table.
You know what? When you put it that way, yeah, that's like I was not in the right place to be engaged within 18 months of dating any of those dudes.
Right? Yeah, because you hear the 2
right.
years and you're like, oh, that's the minimum. No, that's the maximum.
The maximum.
We are cooked.
Right?
Dang.
So-
like, I'm guessing, I don't know. I wonder what kind of pressure these husbands that she's raising are going to be like, can't start dating a woman or not let mom know because she's going to start ticking time in us.
I'm going to tell my mom I'm gay.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. Like, still 2 years.
Nuh-uh, because it said
You think
will not make a woman wait more than 2 years.
You're right. You think
Right?
that'll change her perspective?
I don't know, but like, Mom, I don't date anymore, okay? I don't want to start dating someone and then have to start saving up for an engagement ring the next day, okay?
Basically, yeah. God, that just sounds miserable. I don't know. I don't know if I would want a mom like that.
Ugh.
Like, what if your Asher's mom said something like that? Like,
If your Asher's mom said something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she said you have to put a ring on it within 2 years, I'd be like, the fuck you do, okay? You don't owe these hoes nothing, all right? I'm going to go the exact, and I don't even believe what I'm going to say, right? I do believe that if you love somebody, then make it whole, after like you said, like 5 years or something like that. You know, in my opinion, if we're speeding through it, then you're getting engaged at like 2.5 years. But if she said something like that to the kid, then I'm going the opposite direction. 100%.
Of course.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, dude, been pimping since been pimping. Come on, man. You'll be going to Acapulco. All right? You ever seen a G-string? You about to. I'm going to turn them into me. You don't want that to happen. Okay? I have them watching Oz. Okay?
Oh, poor kid. Oh man.
Speaking of real quick before we move on, I found this clip and I wanted to play it for you guys, okay?
In fact, he'd been terrified of the very notion of prison since, as a young boy, he accidentally watched HBO's Oz, mistaking it for the classic Judy Garland musical.
Was that you?
A little bit. I mean, I wasn't on the couch. I was on the couch like, I was like, what the fuck did he stab him with? It taught me a lot of weird, it gave me some weird phobias, okay?
Yeah.
Like early on in the show, one of the cast gets killed off because they grind glass down into a very fine powder, and then they put it down into the guy's food, and so it cuts him up on the inside slowly over time.
Oh my
right?
God.
And so then, from that point, because 9-year-old Ryan is watching Oz, he's just like, is there glass in this? Everywhere. You put glass in my food? Sir, it's an apple. Is there glass in this food? Certain things like that.
Yeah, trauma. It's okay. I get it.
I would also say probably... And it's not the only cause, but I would also say that it probably made me more sexually liberated than someone of that age should have been. I'll just put it that way,
Okay.
How do you have that much sex going on in a goddamn show about prison? And it's not even just all dude on dude sex. That's how I'm like, how is there so much going on? Anyway, I digress. My bad.
It's okay.
All
We
right.
understand. You need to unload some of these childhood traumas somewhere.
Thanks, Judy. All right. It's time for Am I Overreacting?
Woo.
Am I overreacting? My 28 female boyfriend, 35 male, told me I need to maintain my body because he's a high value man. I recently moved into my boyfriend's apartment about 2 weeks ago. And since then, I've been seeing a darker side of his personality. He has started telling me what clothes to wear, how I should style my hair, and he discourages me from going out on my own. He's also been pushing me to cut off some of my friends. Last night, he told me that I should stop eating dinner altogether because, in his words, I'm a high-value man, so I can be picky with women. For context, he earns a decent salary, but he's far from being rich or a millionaire. Nothing about my weight or physique has changed since we met. I've always had an athletic build, just about 15 pounds over the ideal BMI. And he constantly used to call me sexy and beautiful. This shift feels sudden and confusing. He invited me to move in rent-free. I still work and pay all my own bills, so I don't depend on him financially. I've been with him for 8 months, and this side of him didn't show up until I moved in. I feel conflicted, and I just need to hear other perspectives.
See, this is gonna be one of those guys who's raised to be a husband.
I was going to say, real quick, like, I said move in about a year, 8 months. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You go ahead, Judy, because I feel like if I went first, you would get distracted by what I'm gonna.
Honestly, homegirl, you need to leave your man. I'm sorry, he's showing you this side of him early into your relationship, and I say early because it's only been 8 months. He's already telling you what to do. He's telling you what you shouldn't eat. He's just I don't like controlling men like this, and it's not going to be good for you in the long run, I feel. I don't even know what your whole question was, am I the asshole for something? Like, no.
Am I overreacting? It's a totally different segment. Okay. Copyright 2020, totally different thing.
My bad. Am I overreacting?
They have sesame seeds on their buns. We don't have sesame seeds on ours. It's totally different.
Sorry. Totally got derailed after you said like your husband, not even husband. Oh my God, it's your boyfriend.
She's on full tilt right now. She's on full tilt.
It was just and I can never take a man seriously that calls himself a high value man. I know I didn't even answer the am I overreacting? Like, girl, just leave your man. I'm sorry.
You essentially did. We're just all gonna assume that she's not overreacting. I'm going to agree with you. Yes, she does need to move out. But I'm going to say it's because she's overreacting and she doesn't deserve a man like this. Look,
a man like
guy,
that.
Yeah, this guy, okay, gracious enough to bring her into his home and doesn't ask her to pay for a thing, right? And he's not asking for anything serious. He's not saying, hey, let's get a free use contract going. No, he's just like, you know what? I would like to experience the best looking version of you. And look, you may not think I'm rich, miss. I'm counting my boyfriend's fucking money, okay? But I feel like at my age, I've hit a level of success where I have a bit of fuck you-ness to it, okay? So I make enough that I can support my girlfriend of 8 months, no problem. And I want to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So, if you could wear a nicer dress instead of those fucking sweatpants, if you could do your hair instead of leaving it in a messy bun all goddamn day, okay? Yeah, you know what? I do think you're sexy, and I do think you're attractive and cute. But guess what? I was telling you that stuff while we were working out, while we were jogging. I was trying to give you positive reinforcement so that maybe you would like do it a little bit more. And that shit just didn't work. So now I'm just trying a more direct route. Cause remember, okay? You're 15 pounds over the ideal BMI. A high-value motherfucker like myself deserves an ideal motherfucker, okay? So get your ass in the gym and stop eating dinner. Yes, you're overreacting. Get the fuck out my man's house.
Ew.
I told you that I was gonna happen in a second. I told you. I knew you.
Yeah,
were gonna
I'm
like what I
glad you
said.
did. I'm glad you did because wow, that is a type of man out there. Yes, I 100% believe there are men like that.
An alpha type. The type who gets shit done. The type who other
Okay.
motherfuckers follow. The type that she should be hitching her wagon to. But no, I don't want to have to look good.
Look,
Guess
it sounds
what?
like he
I bet
he
if you
needs a
dress a
trad
little bit better-
wife.
Yeah.
He needs
and
to
he was
go
trying
find
to
a
teach her
trad
how to be the
wife.
perfect one. He was trying to teach her.
Mm,
What do you mean no?
I know those types. I get it. I have nothing else to say because I won't say anything nice.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
So, yeah, okay. So, girl, yeah, I hope you left your man.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah,
maybe
because he
you did
deserves
it.
better.
I don't know. Who knows?
He deserves a little bit better, okay? He deserves something a little bit thinner, you know, and something that, you know, doesn't treat every day like it's casual Friday. Okay, maybe we could have a little bit more decorum. Maybe we could, you know, build ourselves up a little bit more.
Well, maybe he needs
Just wearing
to
a
date
goddamn
within
moo-moo
his
Monday through Friday.
He needs to date within his I was gonna say his age bracket, his tax bracket, I guess, if that's what he wants.
He was giving back. He was trying to be the prince looking for his pauper. Oh, it's so cute and amazing when a woman goes and finds a poor man and takes him home and does all the nice things. Oh, let a man do it. Oh, no. You're not treating me correctly. Oh, okay. When a woman's like, oh, no, you need to wear a button-down shirt and you need to wear some slacks. Yeah, this is sexy. This is how a man fucking dresses. Oh, that's fine. But then when a man does it, you're a sexist. Come on. That is not fair. That is not equality.
Okay. Okay, so anyways, are we gonna talk
All right.
about the new Bachelorette?
We are. We will talk about the new Bachelorette. And this is kind of why you're the perfect co-host for me, right? And it's because the new Bachelorette is a girl from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes, Frankie Taylor Paul. Frankie Paul.
Taylor Frankie Paul. Okay. Now,
Taylor Frankie
as
Paul.
anyone who has listened to this show for long enough, or maybe you forgot because I would have, I only ever watched one episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That show, you know how people say like newer episodes of SpongeBob are brain rot? And like the skibbity toilet meme is brain rot? To me, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is if newer episodes of SpongeBob ate the skibbity toilet meme, pooped it out, and that describes what that describes the kind of brain rot that show gave me. But this is perfect because Judy watched a bunch of those shows,
I watched both seasons.
Okay. And I watched a couple seasons of both The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Well, she has not watched a single episode.
At all, yeah.
So
In 22 years, apparently, or 22 seasons that The
22
Bachelorette
seasons.
is
It's
crazy.
probably like 18 years, something like that.
But still.
Either way. So basically, and you've seen shows like this before, right? Like if you've seen Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, anything like that, you
Same concept.
just replace. Yes, exactly. You just replace the main attraction with a fucking generally a nobody. This is one of the rare times that we have a somewhat known bachelor / bachelorette.
Yeah.
And then they just do fucking 8 straight weeks of dating or whatever, and all the contestants, I'll call them, fall in love with this guy because they got nothing else to do. You have no cell phone, you have no television. Maybe if you're lucky, you get a fucking book, maybe. So all you're thinking the whole time, is, man, it'd be so awesome if I won this, because that would mean I'm in love. And maybe I am in love. I mean, this could be love. I'm feeling something. Is the competitive spirit, or, he is kind of cute. No, I love him. He will be mine. I will have him. Right? You just turn into this fucking competition goblin.
Right.
In which people, and I get it, there have been some success stories from these type of shows, but I feel like those are the exception, not the rule, because 9 times out of 10, they're broken up before the fucking reunion. Like, they might not say that they're broken up, but
but we know, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but I am interested because this girl was a fucking train wreck. In the one episode I saw, super train wreck. So
yeah, it gets even worse.
So what do you think will happen, Judy, if this girl has 20 dudes vying for her attention 24/7 for, like, let's say 5 straight weeks?
Yeah.
What do you think that'll do to Taylor Frankie Stanley?
Paul. Taylor Frankie Paul.
Taylor Frankie Paul. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Like, girl, get an acronym. Fuck.
I don't know, because she was a little messy, I will say, with her baby daddy drama. Well, 2 baby daddy dramas, my bad, because she also had another baby.
Mormons are allowed to have multiple baby daddies?
Yeah, well, she got divorced with the first baby daddy.
They're allowed
she
to get divorced?
It's frowned upon, but yeah, they got a divorce.
I thought it was like
her first marriage, I should say.
I thought there was a whole blood ceremony, and, like, they called upon their ancient ones, and your souls were intertwined. Like, if you tried to leave the marriage, you would just instantly die.
I know. Listen. They're very unorthodox, the Mormons in the show. So
well, yeah, what were they having? They not easy bangs. Well, where they would, like, swap wives, but not really.
Yeah, they had this swinger swap in
soft
something.
swinging. In which it's like, okay, well, the wives get naked, but the husbands don't. But then they get blown by the wives. Maybe.
Yeah, it's anyways. That's a whole thing.
Unless you're with the gay husband,
who they also had a kid.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
See.
Of course.
This is why. No. But this is the shit right here. It's gay dudes that give straight guys a bad name. Okay, because y'all are in shape and you eat healthy and shit, right? So regardless of what you're attracted to, y'all can get fucking hard as oak at a moment's notice. Man, woman, whatever. You guys have enough self-control to be able to stop yourself from getting hard around a woman because you're not physically attracted to her, right? But because of these kind of fucking stories where a gay man impregnates his wife, now me as a straight man who's eating cheese and drinking soda all day is expected to get it up at a moment's notice. I'm tired, okay? I don't have the stamina. I'm almost 40. I don't have that stamina anymore. My tummy is rumbling from the cheese.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Back to Taylor Frankie Paul over here. So she got all this drama with her 2 baby daddies. One of them is like a drug addict. So I can see why she's like, you know what? Let me get a crack. Let me get a crack.
Let me get a crack. Come on.
Let me try out this bachelorette thing. Ah, God, I hope it's a messy bachelorette season because she brings a lot of, little messiness. But like I said, I've never watched an episode of The Bachelorette, so I don't know if it could get messy like that.
So it's not going to get messy like a Love Island, right? It's not. It's just they try to make themselves like the high standard of dating shows on television, right? Mm-hmm. But it's still reality TV, okay?
Yes.
And we all know, other than the fucking anomaly that I love called the Great British Baking Show, fucking reality television is built on drama, okay? And then the other thing that's really cool is that on The Bachelor, you'll have cattiness and you'll have arguments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
Of course. But those women.
But women don't really be like fighting. Like they be arguing. They be hollering. They don't be fighting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Dudes be fighting. Especially
they fighting?
Oh my, I am not saying like you're seeing fist fights or anything, right?
Oh.
What I am saying is you're in a situation that is more prone to having the big black security guard come out from the back and be like, "Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. Okay, we have rules on this show. All right."
Makes sense. All right, that's all the testosterone in one. Right? Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Right. Especially think about it. Like I said, you're in this fucking house. You have no access to technology. You haven't talked to your family in weeks. All you're thinking about is this girl and, oh, well, she's going on a date with this guy, but I really like her and she says that she likes me. So why isn't she going on more dates with me? I mean, that's kind of bullshit when you think about it. Like, am I not worthy? I feel like I'm worthy and she's made me feel like I'm worthy, but she's on a date with this fucking dickhead named Trent. I mean, even his name sounds kind of shitty, right? So you're building this up in your head all day, right? Yes. And then Trent comes in and he's just like, man, he's got a big, I just got my dick sucked look on his face, right? Just like, yeah, man, today's the greatest. And you just look at him and you're like, as soon as he does anything, I'm going to fucking yell at him until I get my retribution. And so Trent just walks by and he's like, sup? That's how you say hi to me? You better understand who you talking to.
Do the contestants how do they get cast? Like, do they just call, like, if you're between the ages of 25 and 35, come show up in this building and we'll start casting calls?
I mean, it's 2025, so I don't think calling on a phone when we have the internet is really.
Or like submit something, right?
No, it's okay, Grandma, with your fucking moo talking about calling in to get casted for a reality show.
No, not calling in. Like, they have to show up.
No, I got it, Grandma. It's fine.
I didn't even say
we're gonna figure this out.
Calling. Oh my God.
You literally did. I can't wait for you to listen back to this fucking episode. Oh my God. When you listen back to this, I can't wait to hear you try and talk yourself out of this one. Because you're going to listen back to Shit, I did say call. It's like, well, it's not what I meant. I said it, but it's not what I meant.
I meant like a casting call. Like, don't they promote this shit out there or something? And then people show up somewhere, or do they just submit things online? I don't know.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. Like, I've seen it in the past. Well, because I don't watch anything live anymore. Like, I watch everything on streaming, or I mean stuff like this I really don't watch. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so any kind of, ad placement or promo for that kind of stuff, I wouldn't see.
Okay, fair.
Because generally they don't put that stuff on the stream, because the streaming lives forever compared to that one episode that people are going to see that one time.
Yeah. No, I only asked because
But sure.
No, I only asked because I recently watched. Okay, I'm really big into these stupid Netflix documentaries, but I watched the one about The Biggest Loser.
Oh, I started watching.
God, that one's a rough one. It's a rough one to watch. But they're talking about.
She stands on business. Like, no, I was trying to get these fat fucks into shape. I was trying to win. Sorry that I'm competitive.
She really did. That's why she wasn't on that documentary. No, but like they were talking about how they would have like these casting calls and like tens of thousands of people just show up in like, one building trying to get to be the biggest loser. And I'm like, is that how every other reality show out there kind of works out?
I would say, yeah. Only thing I would say now is that in the age of technology, most likely the first round of cuts is done via the internet with like video or whatever.
Yeah, that would make more sense and cost saving too for people.
Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm trying out for this season of Bachelorette. I did it for Thank you, Paul. It's really amazing. And I think I can make her the happiest woman in the whole world. The happiest woman in the whole world. I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy.
And like, do you ever wonder what these people do about work? Like you mentioned, they'll be gone for 8 weeks at a time, right? To do one a recording in the house or something. Like,
so what I will say is, sometimes people are just like, they're either, because remember, most of the people doing this are actors, like, or have been in the acting field or something like that, right?
Okay.
So they're probably, and I get it. Someone's gonna call and be like, or comment in and be like, actually, they say all of their real jobs on the show, so we have programmers and teachers and so on and so. Okay, I get that. Motherfuckers lie. Okay, I'm sure someone told you that you were pretty once. So, so I feel like most of them can get the time off because like they're doing jobs that are like designed around gig work anyway.
Gig work. Okay, yeah, I get that.
And then secondly, and it varies on show obviously, but they will, for the purposes of the show to make it seem more realistic, they will tell you that they are staying in this house for 12 weeks or 15 weeks or whatever, right? But that's just because they're doing the episodic thing where each week a new episode comes out. So they want you to feel like you're experiencing what happened to them as it was happening. When in reality, they do everything. Now, like you said, it's fucking 4 to 8 weeks, which is still a good amount of time. But I feel like that's more easily done than if you were like the full 12 weeks or whatever, 12 to 15 weeks. So
crazy.
But no. And here's the other thing. Some of them gotta be fucking lying. Because dudes come on the shows like, I'm a doctor. Motherfucker, no, you is not a doctor, okay? You have a doctorate in stand-up comedy, okay? So calm it the fuck down. I left my practice so that I can come be on the Bachelorette to hopefully, get an hand job from Taylor Frankie Paul.
Oh, and so I only found out that she was gonna be on the Bachelorette because she was on Call Her Daddy's podcast, and she specifically said whoever she ends up with on The Bachelorette has to move to Utah. She's like, I'm not moving anywhere else. So he has to be okay with moving to Utah.
That's how you know that these dudes are actors, okay? That's how you know. And I'm not even trying to talk shit on Utah. I mean, Utah, right? But
Utah, yeah.
there are some things about Utah, like it's great scenery.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, at the very least, it gives you a wholesome vibe because it's mostly white people. But that's like not even just the fact that that's a stupid ass request. Okay, if I'm making good money at my job that I enjoy doing, why the fuck would I give that up to go to Utah?
Exactly.
Oh, because you got a golden vagina, apparently?
Apparently.
Too bad you sucked 17 dicks on the show that you were famous for.
Which it's still going on, too. So, like, they're coming out with the season.
That show?
They're coming out with the season 3, I think, in sometime this fall. I heard.
Right, well,
I guess so.
Judy, you're our Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reporter, so you keep us tuned in on that.
I will.
Okay?
I will. It's, it's my favorite brain rot show.
I tried to watch that SpongeBob poop toxicity.
I know. And yeah, I sat down to watch the reunion episode recently. I was like, damn, I love the messiness of the show. Yeah, it's good times.
All right. So, both of us have been working out. Like, my body, it feels like it's almost going into atrophy some days. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm old or because I'm overdoing it at the gym. But, like, I get out of bed and it's just like, you know how a door creaks?
Yeah.
And you know how, like, we can hear the creak, but it's not us actually hearing it. It's like us feeling it on the inside. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yes. All right. Yes.
Good. Because I can actually hear my creaks on the outside, Judy.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
Told me you couldn't hear them on the inside, I would have been real fucked up. But I can hear it. I get out of bed, and it's like the goddamn Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. I gotta get some fucking oil in my shoulders and my fuck. Remember last week with the leg? Remember the leg,
Yes, I do.
So.
Sorry. I'm creaky everywhere. Yeah, you gotta like, I don't know, something about your joints, man. You gotta start figuring out how to get those lubricated again.
That sounds sensual, and I'm for it. All right. What's been going on with you at the gym, though?
No, oh my God. I have to tell y'all a story. So the other day, just happened this week at the gym. I was in the free weight section, and our Y is like it's not a big area, right? You have like the free weight section and the cardio machines aren't too far away from each other. Like I can see your reflection while you're on, the elliptical while I'm doing my free weights. Okay. So I was in between sets doing, my rest time in between reps. And I'm looking at the reflection of this man on the elliptical. And all I see is, so he's holding on to the handles, and all I see are like water droplets coming down from the handles. And I follow the water droplets, and I see in the reflection on the floor, puddles. And I mean, it's like puddles of sweat. And I was like, oh, damn. I was like, is he okay? Like, I have never seen anyone profusely sweating like this. And now I remember, whenever Keith and I go on the ellipticals, I would sometimes see like puddles around the elliptical machine, and I would always just think someone like maybe dropped their water bottle, like because that's how much water is just puddled up around the elliptical machine. Come to find out now, this revelation that I see this man, I was like, damn, that's kind of gross. All this sweat is just puddled. And I'm like, ooh, it gave me, like, I get it. I get that it's a natural thing for people to sweat. And trust me, I'm a sweaty bitch when I'm at the gym. But oh my God.
I'm not going to lie.
Puddles.
I feel a little attacked. I feel a little attacked in this one.
Are you a puddles lever?
No. Find out next. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you a puddle lever?
No, I'm not a puddler, but I'm definitely it's not as bad on the elliptical. Like, I sweat and the droplets come or whatever, right? But like I said, because I don't know, I probably am just overdoing it. But by the end of the hour, it's like I'm still sweaty, but it's like I have no more extra sweat because the droplets just stop coming. Like, I'm still sweating profusely, but it's just not specifically coming down off of my nose or my forehead or whatever. So,
does it come from your arms?
Well, I'm wearing the sweatshirt, so you.
Oh, yeah, you sweatshirt. Yeah, okay.
You see all the sweat as it's coming, because my entire arms, my chest, everything is just it looks wet. So you would probably see me at the gym and you'd be like, "That's gross. Look at it, he's covered in sweat. Gross." Even though you're literally,
I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't go that extreme and be like, "Oh, that's gross, bro." I'm sweating like. I know what sweat looks like.
So what I would say to agree with you though is that after I'm done working out, I wipe the fuck down out of the machine, right? So if I did sweat enough so that there were puddles, I would take a towel with me. Maybe not the first time, because I'm like, shit, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Like the first time you're with a girl after you haven't been with a girl in a minute, and it's just like 3 pumps and you're like, damn, well, it was nice knowing you. So like maybe not the first time, but after the first time happens and I see that I leave a puddle of my fluids all over the gym, I'm gonna bring a towel to clean up after myself, because that's just, I don't care personally. Like, I don't wipe down the equipment before I work out, but the next person doesn't deserve to just deal with whatever I've left over. So
yeah. I mean, I did see him wiping the machine. I still feel like you're
judgy, though. I feel like you're judging a little bit.
I probably am. I'm sorry. I just, it was fine with me thinking it was just water that somebody spilled next to the elliptical machine.
I mean, technically, it still is just water. It's just salt water.
Yeah, but it's salt water that came off of somebody. I don't know what to tell
you. It's salt water that came off of a guy's balls. All right. That does it for this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening to the show. We do appreciate it. If you could, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Any content of ours that you actually enjoy, we would, that always helps the channel. And if you enjoy it, someone else might enjoy it too. It's possible. Not probable, but possible.
It's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. All right, Judy, seriously.
Bitch, stop.
All right, we gotta go. We will talk to you guys next time right here on A Conversation with Judy and Ryan. Bye.
Bye.